Yo guys, we've got a lot of things to talk about. I've got quite a bit of data in here for you and overall news and stuff like that. So please make sure that you guys don't skip because I believe that's quite important. And of course, in order to understand of what might gonna happen, I believe you gotta watch the whole thing. So guys, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and of course remember that this video is not financial advice. My name is Luke, and let's go through Kaspa's TA on 4 hourly first of all, and later we are going to go into Google Chrome again. So guys, 4 hourly, well, what does it show us, right? First of all, we had this maximum pain in here and we got perfectly supported at 7 cents. So you know that story that happened on 3rd of February. We basically had max pain a couple of days ago. However, the price jumped towards the upside. Slight rejection from a level of 11 cents 6, and then boom, right? Kaspa reached the bottom of 8 cents 0 to be exact. Right now on 4 hourly, Kaspa is basically going towards the upside, but the question is that just another, boredom sideways price action and we are going to see no pump whatsoever? Well, it is very likely. Okay, that's obviously very short time frame. So what I see is that we could potentially go towards this level of properly overheated RSI in here at, let's say, 102. Obviously Kaspa went into these levels on 4 hourly, and we could potentially even retest that level of 10 cents 7. But of course later on we are going to come back to that liquidity heat map and overall level, so we can, let's say, draw a picture of what we can expect from Kaspa short time frame. However, if we are going to look at overall picture, guys, this is not looking juicy, not at all. Okay, so the question is the bull cycle over, or is just the beginning and somebody is pulling the strings to make us feel like it's over, and they won't basically make us feel like we want to sell? Guys, I am not accusing anybody in here, but let's go through overall sentiment and news now. Okay, so first of all, let's start with Kaspa. We've got big 2022 Kaspa accounts are now capitulating at 9 cents. Meanwhile, the top wallets are accumulating millions upon millions of Kaspa every day. Why would top wallets be dumping this much money into Kaspa if the market structure is broken and we are going to zero, right? So we've got this post. That person Phoenix is saying that he sold his remaining Kaspa around 9.4 cents with yesterday's daily closure. Market structure is clearly broken, and he sold his first 50% when it lost a relevant level around 16 cents. This coin has been my single biggest learning experience. Guys, again, I don't want to tell you that based on this on its own you should sell or either you should buy. Okay, it's not financial advice. I'm going to give you my kind of a verdict at the end of the video, so please stick until the end. Okay, however, the fact that big wallets are accumulating, I believe that's kind of a sign, right? But it's not only Kaspa big wallets that are accumulating. All right, let's actually have a look at the dashboard. So market cap is sitting at $2.2 billion. Well, not that long ago we were sitting at 3.2, right? $1 billion loss in terms of market cap evaluation. That hurts. Okay, by the way, my portfolio also hurts. Okay, because I know what you are probably thinking, that I'm immune to it because I'm influencer or, well, crypto YouTuber. I wouldn't really want to call myself influencer. Nonetheless, guys, my portfolio definitely hurts, right? Because obviously these cycles, this current cycle doesn't necessarily go according to the plan, right? According to the plan with the previous cycles, right? Obviously this time around we should have market pumping, right? At the moment we've got daily that's looking like this. Weekly, monthly, we've got really no sense in here. However, yearly is still okay. I believe that we are going to see major upside, but of course I believe that we could see some more pain before that. Anyways, guys, let's go to overall news, because BlackRock is preparing to launch a spot Bitcoin ETF in Europe. More liquidity potentially can enter from Europe, and that could be obviously huge. But on the top of that, we've got banks that are pushing the FDIC to allow tokenized deposits that could put checking accounts onto blockchains barons. Okay, so the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation plans to revise bank guidelines for crypto, aiming to allow banks to embark on some crypto activities without getting regulatory permission first. Some banks have met with the government officials to push for offering custody of crypto, blah blah blah. So, well, from the standpoint of big institutions and banks, according to my understanding, this is quite juicy. Okay, but When is that going to come into fruition? Because damn, I'm impatient, okay? But again, doesn't mean that I'm selling. Let's move on. Quantin is posting this. By the way, big shout out. Thank you very much for posting such a valuable alpha. Anyways, he says that Bitcoin funding rate went negative, and that usually marks a buying opportunity, okay? And that was posted on 5th of February, and that was basically what, 2 days ago, right? So usually when we have negativity in terms of funding rates, that's obviously a signal that we do have a kind of bottom, right, that has been marked, and potentially now we will see some recovery in coming days. But let's see. We've got another piece of data that was uploaded on 2nd of February, and he says that retail is scared and selling, and large investors are accumulating, and we should be acting accordingly. Okay, so let's go through it. Okay, this purple line, it's retail basically, so that basically goes down, okay, and larger investor, person that has lots of money, pinkish color, goes towards the upside, and the price is the way it is. It's white color. So only based on this information, guys, retail is selling and whales are investing. Well, based on that, I'm not selling my spot positions, that's for sure. Anyways, another piece of information, we've got BTC retail investor volume $0 to $10,000 by USDT demand 30-day change. Retail is completely flushed out. Do not get shaken out by the big guys, okay? So we've got the bottom in here, and every single time we've got the bottom in here, we do have another pump for BTC, guys, okay? So let's see how that is going to play out. But obviously this on-chain data is kind of a bullish in my opinion, right? And this is the most important chart now, okay? So listen up. Federal Reserve's repo facility is plummeting. Quantitative easing and money printing will start aggressively when this drains to zero and Bitcoin will explode. Well, my question, when exactly this thing can drop to zero? I believe that it's going to take a while. Based on that alone, we could say that altcoin season haven't happened yet, okay? And what we saw was just a fart, okay? But we are going to come back to the charts. Now we've got money supply that is expanding again at 3.7%, reversing the deepest correction since 1960. History shows what happens next. Liquidity flows and Bitcoin thrives, right? But that's most likely a shorter term chart, okay? And what I've just shown to you guys is more kind of a long term type of a thing, okay? Because you can see years, not even months in here, okay? Nonetheless, guys, now a liquidity, okay? Let's have a look at short time frame for our beloved Kaspa, okay? By the way, if it comes to BTC, guys, now more people are actually shorting BTC, and that kind of gives me a little bit of more confidence that we might go towards the upside. But of course, no promises, right? Now, let's have a look at 7 daily, okay? So 7 daily outlook look very juicy because most of the market is currently shorting. Almost always when most of the retail is going short, the price is actually pumping towards the upside to liquidate these people. So now, let's have a look where the liquidity for BTC is. Now, I have pulled out 2 weeklies, guys. I don't bore you with the short time frame because I know that you want to see Kaspa, okay? So we've got liquidity that's piling up at around 106,700 USD per coin, per BTC. So that's definitely a juicy thing, okay? At least based on that, we can say that we are going to pump for BTC, and we'll go from there. Obviously, we'll have to reevaluate the situation in the market. And now let's have a look at Kaspa. Since I already have 2 weekly in here, I'm going to allow myself to show you the situation with the 2 weekly time frame, okay? So you see, guys, what's happening, right? We still do have liquidity below the current trading price for Kaspa. So short time frame wise, I believe that we could see another flashy. I don't want to say it, but even if, guys, you know, it's not really that big of a difference to 7 cents. And once that is going to happen, if that will happen, then we've got blocks of liquidity at levels of 10 cents. And then of course that roughly 14 cents that I've been talking about. To be exact, the biggest one is at 13 cents, 9 roughly, okay? So guys, I believe that things are yet going to recover. And again, I know how you feel, guys. I know how it sounds. I don't even want to say, yeah, I'm bullish, right? I feel very bearish, but it's usually when we feel very bearish, the price is going towards the upside, okay? And when I'm going to feel bullish, I'm probably going to sell my profits, okay? I'm going to offload a bit. Anyways, if it comes to BTC inflows or actually outflows, we've got 140 mil as of yesterday, 6th of February. And if it comes to ETH, we've got positivity. 6th of February, 10.7 million. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days consecutive inflows for Ethereum. So that perhaps could be that, you know, change for Ethereum that I've been mentioning about a while ago. And now guys, what else do I have to show you, right? We've got Ash Crypto posted this chart, and that's orders versus BTC on a weekly. All right, so he says that altcoin season is 100% coming. This alts BTC pair chart shows that alts are at bottom in BTC pair. We saw same sentiment in December 2017 and December 2020. Big drop in alts / BTC pair before the mega bull run started. Don't let whales scare you. Okay, well, based on this chart, we can, well, let's say feel bullish, right? So altcoins dead, no altcoin season. This is what we've been feeling back then in 2017, and look at what happened, right? Altcoin season 1, altcoin season 2. So what I believe we have seen is basically this little pump in here, just a fart. Okay, now alts dead, no altcoin season, and it was 2020, right? Then again, you see, we got this pump, which was basically that fart that we saw around January time, I believe, and then this aggressive dump, okay, that we are experiencing at the moment. However, this is January 2021, right? And then we had the huge altcoin season, and this is where we are at again, right? The fart towards the upside, and then the proper pain that we are experiencing at the moment, guys. I don't even look at my portfolio because it feels crap, okay? However, we do have a lot of upside potential from here. Okay, let me pull some macro chart in here for you, ladies and gents. We've got Mr. Prof that says that the majority is bearish, while Total 2 has recently tested the breakout from the multi-year descending broadening wedge. History doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes. Okay, cool. He says that this is macro timetable since 2022 and everything is still going according to the plan. Well, based on this technical, yes, and yes, I know what I have said at the beginning of the video, right? Well, it doesn't feel like it's going according to the plan, but looking at the technicals, well, perhaps it does. So let's have a look. Total crypto market cap excluding BTC on a 2 weekly time frame. Okay, so this is what was happening between 2014 and 2018, right? Let's actually go into that parabolic stage already, right? So we had the first wave number 1, and then we had the falling wedge / bull flag. Okay, and this is what happened, this yellow thing, and this is where we are at the moment roughly. Okay, however, this thing obviously is much bigger, right, guys? Of course, I'm not going to tell you the market is going to pump tomorrow, but based on the technical, well, that gives us a little bit of hope. And also, guys, another thing, right? Trump bought more Ondo 46 minutes ago. The Ondo summit is now in the USA, and they announced a new layer 1 blockchain built for institutional grade RWAs. Okay, so based on that, okay, Ondo, so basically World Liberty is purchasing Ethereum and Ondo all the time. Okay, so what does it mean? Does it mean that what we are going to see the bear cycle now? Well, based on this, it doesn't really feel like that. Okay, so that's that. And guys, again, I am not telling you to buy Ondo. I am not going to tell you to buy Kaspa and Degen into whatever I'm talking about. Okay, I am just saying that you should have your eggs diversified into different baskets so you can basically take up profits much earlier. Okay, and potentially roll them into Kaspa when Kaspa is painful, or whatever else that you want. Quantin is saying that the market feels dead. No hype, no excitement. This is definitely something that I'm feeling currently, and this is where 99% give up. But the real winners, they stay focused, keep building, and position themselves before the next mania begins. Generational wealth isn't made when it's easy. So guys, my conclusion in this video, I'm feeling no hype, no excitement. I feel bad in terms of the money. I feel bad in terms of my portfolio evaluation, okay? But again, fuck my feelings, okay? Generational wealth isn't made when it's easy. So there you go. And also, guys, let's cover a little bit of technicals, because potentially based on technicals we can see a little bit of hope. Again, I don't want to give you hopium, but let's have a look at it. So weekly USDT dominance, this thing potentially might gonna go a little bit, okay, we could see a little bit of a pain, but if that thing is going to stay in here for a while and that overheater level, well, that's going to give us more fuel. However, on a daily time frame is showing us already rejection if it comes to that bear flag. So that's very juicy. Also, stochastic RSI is at the top, and that potentially could be the local top for USDT dominance, which of course can result in some altcoin relief rally, let's say. Let's hope so. But of course, we have to watch this level, this red line. Now, Bitcoin's dominance, something that is basically annoying us as heck. Another good sign, well, very similar to USDT dominance, is that we are being rejected from this level of that overall pattern of a rising wedge for BTC. So the question is this a sign of something that potentially can make us feel better for a couple of days until more liquidity is going to enter the market? Well, I'm going to leave you with that thought. Let me know in the comments down below what do you think. Guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, peace and love, crypto.